How much should a landlord charge for a reasonable late fee? Imagine this: your rent is due on the 1st of every month, but sometimes tenants pay a few days late. How much can you charge them without crossing legal lines? That's what we're here to find out. Late fees are meant to cover the extra work and costs landlords face when rent isn't paid on time, not to punish tenants or make a profit. Typically, a fair late fee falls between 5% and 10% of the monthly rent. For example, if rent is $200 a month, a late fee could be between $10 and $20. This range is considered reasonable in most states and aligns with legal standards. It's important that the lease agreement clearly states the late fee amount and when it applies. If the lease doesn't specify a late fee, landlords usually cannot charge one. The lease should also specify a grace period, often 3 to 5 days after the due date, during which tenants can pay without penalty. This helps avoid misunderstandings and keeps things fair. Different states have different rules about late fees. Some states cap late fees at 10% of the rent, while others requiring the fee to be a reasonable estimate of the landlord's actual costs. For instance, in California, courts look at whether the fee is a genuine pre-estimate of damages or loss caused by late payment. Excessive fees that seem punitive can be challenged and may be deemed illegal. When setting a late fee, landlords should base it on actual or estimated costs related to late payments. These costs include administrative work, bank fees, or potential loss of interest. Avoid setting fees that are too high or that seem designed to punish tenants. Including a clear grace period in the lease helps maintain good relationships and reduces disputes. Staying aware of local laws is essential. Some states have specific formulas or caps for late fees, and ignoring these can lead to legal trouble. Always review your state's landlord-tenant laws before setting or enforcing late fees. In summary, a reasonable late fee is usually between 5 and 10% of the rent, clearly outlined in the lease and compliant with local regulations. It should fairly compensate for the inconvenience and costs caused by late rent payments without being excessive or punitive.